What's up, everybody? It is Jason Jani here with Jason Cohen, aka DJ Demand, and today we're going to show you, or I'm going to show you, or he's going to show you why I call him an alien, and he's actually going to teach me a scratch that I've been trying to learn for a little while now. So he's going to break it down for me, and we're recording it to share it with you. Today we're going to conquer the transform out scratch. So this is a scratch out kind of technique that you can really use to take your sets, your shows, your performances to a whole nother level, as long as you can get it. So let's dive right in.
All right, so just like the last video, we learned how to do the stab scratch and combined it with the baby scratch. Now I'm gonna teach you the transform scratch, and we're gonna combine it with the stab scratch.
So before we get started, the baby and the stab are about kind of getting into a song. This is incorporating the transform technique, and we're going to use it getting out of a song. So this is a scratch out, and this is a pretty dope scratch that a lot of people have done over the years, but I know that someone that's inspired Jason Demand to really like take this scratch and incorporate it into his sets is
DJ AM. Yeah.
So Adam Goldstein, DJ AM, rest in peace. But he's someone that used this scratch technique in a lot of his performances and routines. And honestly, it's a really challenging scratch to learn and to get comfortable enough to incorporate into your shows. But if you can nail this scratch, man, you could take your everything to a whole nother level. So why don't we get into it? Show me, break it down for me so I can see and learn with our people here on the tube of you, so we can kind of like learn this and move forward.
All right, so this is a scratch that you can really use in so many different ways, from showing off to scratching in to scratching out, all that stuff. We're gonna start off doing it without any beat, anything. We're gonna go back to that same scratch. What a transform is actually doing is just cutting that sound on and off multiple times. So we're gonna start off with that same sound, and we're gonna start off. I always start off my transforms off, so you can't hear anything, right? So all I'm gonna do is we'll start off just doing it like once or twice. So we're gonna start off by going one time. That's 2 clicks forward. That's just the You can bring it back, and then what you want to be able to do is do this faster and faster. So that's your transform. It's turning it on and off. Old school mixers used to have a little knob that you can do it with.
Click,
now that's it. So basically, I'm always starting off, and I'm just telling the mixer, play the record when I push it this way. So however many times you want to do it, however many times you can fit it in, that's how you do it. You can do it going forward, where you just let the record go. You can do it when you're bringing it back. And the faster you move the record, the different sound you're going to have out of it. So
awesome.
That's the scratch. Combining that, like I said, with the stab, I'm going to let it go forward, and then I'm going to transform back. Again, make sure that your fader is all the way towards that plateau. That's how you get that crisp sound. You really need the crisp sound for this to work. So again, I'm going to let it go forward, and then I'm going to pull it back.
Like the stab, you're pushing it forward with an open crossfader.
Right.
But instead of closing it all the way on the return, you're actually going to transform it.
We'll do it twice. Just that.
And that's an awesome drill to kind of work on, where you can kind of just get your timing down and just get the movement, get the movement.
Right.
And then we're going to take it and apply it to a track.
Okay. So first let's flip this camera around, and we're going to do this a couple more times without any music. So again, we're going to start off by moving it forward or letting it go forward. And then on the way back, that's when we're going to click it a couple of times to turn it off on the way back. So and again, if 3 times like that is too much, just do it twice. Start off by going twice. So go. Perfect. We're going to let it go forward. and then tap it back.
Now let's take it and switch it up and actually do it with an actual track.
All right, so here we go. Camera's right on top. My song that I'm gonna get out of is on the left side. My song that I'm gonna come in with is on the right side. I'm gonna bring in this song and then do that transform out with this one.
Get too high now, sugar, come on. I'ma never come down, I'ma never come down, never come down. Let me get down. Come on, you never come down.
And that, folks, is why I think he's a ninja. This scratch, I know. There's
It's advanced.
plenty of people that are watching this. They're like, I'm never learning that. Or, yo, I could do that. And if you've mastered this scratch and you could do it nice and tight, I think you're a ninja too. But that scratch is one of the most challenging scratches to learn. We're putting it out here because we want to kind of walk through it. And I'm learning it right now because I want to incorporate this into my shows because it's the missing link in my own personal performances. So I'm dead set on learning this actual technique and scratch, and I want to put it into play. So
right.
That's why he's the alien.
So let me back up a little bit. That's very overwhelming. I want to kind of slow down a little bit.
Yes, please.
Let me explain exactly how I did that. First of all, I have the song that's on its way out. In the beginning of the chorus, I'm going to start the next song, just like you would normally. And instead of doing that, echo out whenever you're ready to fade this song down and bring in the next one right before the first words come out. What I want to do is do something a little bit different. So I wanted to do that scratch. So first I had to figure out that right word, that right place to scratch. You want, if you can find a long word, that's great because you have more room to play with that clicking.
So the key is don't scratch out on a beat with this. You want to do a sound or a vocal, a word.
And to help that out, what we're going to do is actually kill the bass.
So you're going to kill the bass before you actually scratch out.
Yes, because you already have the bass coming in from the new song. So I don't need that double bass. It's going to sound muddy if I'm scratching the bass. So lots of DJs do turn down your bass when you're scratching. So I have this long sound clip. It's kind of like the word down a little bit. Down, down, down. So that's what I want to scratch because that's a longer thing than just a down, like just a quick one. So I can actually go. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this click. The same thing I did with the ah, I'm doing it with this. So again, slower. That's what I'm doing. I'm going forward, back, back, forward, back, back, forward, back, back, forward. And as I'm doing this song is already playing. This track is already, the intro beat is already going. So the beat doesn't get messed up. You never want to scratch the song that's controlling the beat of the dance floor. It throws off your crowd. And this is the type of thing where I talked about before, where I'm not a performer up here. I can't have the crowd stop dancing and staring at me. I want them to keep dancing, but notice that something funky is going on with the DJ.
He's still an alien. All right, so we're gonna do it one more time, really, really quick from this angle, just so you can see it from a different perspective.
Right, so now you're listening for that. I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna quickly bring in this song, the one that's coming on, the beat, just the intro beat. Then I'm gonna kill the bass to this. And then when I get to that down part, that's when I'm gonna transform. So here we go. We're gonna bring in the song.
Get too high now, sugar, come on. I'ma never come down, I'ma never come down, never come down. Let me get down. Come on, you never come down.
Still an alien, but I think this makes sense. Hopefully you guys can catch that and you can start working on your timing with this scratch. I'm still at the beginning phases of learning this scratch, but it's one that I've aspired to learn for quite some time, and it's one that I'm making some progress, and I can't wait to share that with you in another video coming out on this channel very soon. I want to show you my progress of how I learned that scratch and how I can apply it to my events and my shows. And if you're not following Demand on Twitch, make sure that you do so. at DJ Demand on Twitch, so twitch.tv/DJ Demand. And make sure while you're at it, if you're into the Twitch thing, you follow my entire tribe at the SCE Event Group. So that's twitch.tv/SCE Event Group. We're gonna put both of our handles and our Instagram information in the description field below. I want to know, what do you think about this scratch? Is it something that you know? Is it something that you'd like to learn? Is it something that you could even apply at your events? We want to hear from you. If there's a scratch that you want to learn, you want us to comb over, you want us to share with you and how we could apply it to your world, and you'd like to see it featured here on this channel, make sure that you leave us a comment in this video so we can actually see what you need from us, and we can then step back and create some content that you could use for your world. On behalf of Demand and myself, appreciate you guys checking out this video. Be on the lookout for more videos coming up right here, not just scratching in, but we're going to include some more scratching out videos and, of course, some other things to help you twist up your performances in the future. On behalf of both of us, thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon.